Okay, so here we go. We're approaching the stop sign. I do not see, there's the creep line. Okay. And there's no traffic coming, so it should be on out of here. Now that is an improvement right there. In previous versions of the FSD, it would try to use that right closed off area as a lane, because it used to be. And it also would get confused coming up here and get into the left turn lane. Let's see if it does that. Well, actually, that's probably part of the destination this time, that I think about it. Normally, I'd be going straight, and it would want to turn here, but I've actually set a different destination this time that I haven't set before, so it's wanting to take its route to get there, and I'm inclined to think that it knows what it's doing this time. Okay, there's the light. Very smooth, nice brisk acceleration, already reaching the limit, and yeah, very smooth so far. Coming up on an intersection here. The light just turned red, and we are making another turn. It's not getting into the bike lane, which may or may not be a good thing. If there's no bikes, it's always good to kind of hug that that curb when making a right turn. We're going to be hitting some nice windy roads in a couple of minutes to get where we want to go, so that'll be interesting to see how it handles that. But yeah, so far nice and smooth. All right, approaching flashing yellows. Doesn't slow down inordinately for that, but there is a signal up ahead, which we're braking for, as we should. And the car is slowing down. I see a man up ahead there, and he's waving me through. Okay, so we will just keep going. It's slowing down for him. Okay, yep. Thank you. Okay, it stopped for the pedestrian even though he was waving me on. And I did not intervene. I just let the car do what it wanted to do, and it actually pulled around him slightly. There's another pedestrian working on the other side of the road. And FSD Beta is doing really well. Okay, the speed limit here is much higher than 25. So I'm going to actually report that as an error. Okay, now the speed has changed. Okay, it caught the change in the sign. It saw the sign, and that's good. So now we're doing the speed limit, and we're going to have some kind of windy roads up here, so I'm very curious to see. Okay, there's a car up ahead. He's pulling out, and we slowed down a little bit, but just the right amount. It wasn't a panic brake or anything like that. And 69.2 handled that really nice. Now we're just whipping through this little two-lane road. I feel really confident, actually. Now we're coming up to a pretty sharp turn here. We're slowing down. Wow. Yeah, we slowed down about 15 miles an hour, or by 15 miles an hour, I should say. And now we're negotiating the curves, 38, 39, 42 miles an hour. Yeah, oh, this is nice. Wow. And now we're accelerating back to the speed limit. We've got some more twisties coming up here. It says it's a 25 mile an hour limit. Let's see what it does. I hope it doesn't soon. And yes, it does. It's slowing things down. Doing about 40 miles an hour around this curve, and now it's slowing down even more. Yeah, this is really, really good. I mean, this is exactly how I would be driving it if I were doing it manually. I mean, it speeds up when it senses it can, but if it sees a curve, it hits the regen. And yeah, ooh, yeah, okay. I thought I was getting a little close to the center line, but it never hit it because there are bumps in the pavement. So if you hit that center line, you know it. You'll hear it on your tires. And we're just weaving through the canyon here. So I got into the beta program. Oh, now we're slowing down a lot. Now we're hitting the center line. That's not good. Again, I'm not intervening at all. I think we slowed down too much and it hit the center line, which was not good. So I'm going to report that. Okay, we're coming up on a right turn. Got a bus coming up on the left. Definitely don't want to jump in front of that. Okay, now it's time to go. Perfect. And the steering is very smooth. I mean, wow, around the corner it's really nice. Even as good as FSD Beta 69.2 is, there is always room for improvement, and we saw an example of that there. I don't know why it's putting the turn signal on. I think that was a little strange. Turn the turn signal back off. And I think I'll report that because that's a strange thing to happen. Okay, now we're getting to the right turn lane to get on the freeway north, which is exactly what we want to do. Nice and smooth over to that right lane. In the last version, I know if a lane cuts over pretty quickly, it can really jerk over to that lane to get in it, but this is very smooth, and we're now entering the freeway. Okay, so that one just made the lane change on its own, which was nice. And we are exiting the freeway now, heading towards Lorimar Winery. We're going to face a roundabout on this part of the journey as well, which is why I wanted to take it. And I'm going to try to come up with an unprotected left turn at some point too. Actually, no, that was a right turn we took into my neighborhood. My only real quibble is I wish the turn signals came on just a wee bit sooner. Now, I understand that the legal limit in California, in which, okay, let's see what happens here. I don't see any creep lines. I can make a right turn here, but my vision is kind of blocked. I really can't see what I need to see. And I don't see any intention of creeping forward at all. Okay, the light changed and it's not going, so I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, that was a little jerky, and I took over because I was afraid that it might merge into the wrong lane. Yeah, so it did not handle that one particularly well. Yeah, the acceleration from the stop is really very good. I mean, it's not as slow as it was before. Before it would take off from a stoplight, it would just sort of creep up to the limit, but it's really kind of sticking with the car in front of me, giving enough distance to be safe, but not slowing down so much as to cause a problem. Okay, wow. Whoa, yellow light. We just went right through it, and oh, yeah, okay. Stopping for the truck in front of me. So that was all, that was really good. I wasn't sure what it was going to do with that yellow light back there. If it was me, I probably would have hit the brakes and stopped for it. Here's a slow-moving vehicle on the right side, and Nav did see it and saw we had plenty of room and really didn't change lane position or slow down at all, which was fine. Good. How I would have reacted. So we're heading into the roundabout now, so this should be very interesting. There's some traffic coming, and they're not in our way, so here we go. And this guy's waiting for me. Good, good, yeah. So far, perfect performance in the roundabout. And yeah, smooth. That was good. Now, in the previous version of the software, when I entered this destination, it wanted to turn into the dirt driveway before the paved parking lot. And I'm hoping now it's going to pull into the paved parking lot. Let's see what it wants to do here. Oh, it's pulling into the paved parking lot. Beautiful. Okay, got a truck pulling a boat. Not sure where they're going to go. They're going to go right in front of us. So we wait appropriately. And now we should be heading into the turn here. Yes. Little hesitation, but safe, and that's fine. And it negotiated out of the roundabout just fine. Now we're going to be on some windy back roads again. Even though I've had to intervene a couple of times on this particular circuitous route, it's done really, really well. This used to be a 4-lane parkway. In other words, 2 lanes in each direction. They decided to make it a 2-lane parkway by closing off one of the lanes on each side to quiet the traffic, they said. I thought it was kind of a dumb idea, but yeah, we are in the correct lane. That's good. Oh, see, it's wanting to get over too soon. Okay, I gotta mark this as an error, because even though it's where I would like to be, it's not where we should be. And I'm having to take over because it was making a wrong turn. Okay, now, no. Auto steer temporarily unavailable. Okay, here we go. Alright, now it's wanting to get over in the right lane and take a right turn here. Although now it's really, no, okay, I'm not intervening. It's doing what it should. Good, 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 good. It's gonna wait for the gate. Okay, I'm trying to activated the gate. Now let's see what it does. All right, it's being cautious. Being very cautious. Okay, it's edging forward. The gate stayed open, so I'm just letting it do what it wants to do. Okay, now there's the creep line. Whoa, 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 okay. Yeah, decided I had enough time and went. There was a vehicle coming, but we actually had a safe distance, and the car just assertively turned like I would have. Now, see, here's a problem. See, it's wanting to go into that left turn lane, thinking it was this lane, which is now part of the parkway. So that was a fail. So I'm actually going to abort this mission here, because again, that was a failure, and that's the part that I really wanted to check out and see if it would get it right. Navigate home. Yeah, see, problem. Still wanting to make that U-turn because you can't actually find my real house. So that has not been corrected. Elon said something about a future version of the software using GPS mapping for destination. And clearly that hasn't happened yet. And I haven't heard any more talk about it recently, but I really hope it comes to pass, because guys like me who either live in a gated community that hasn't been mapped by Google Street Map, or maybe if they work in some other protected area, or they live in a condominium complex or what have you, FSD is not going to get you home all by itself. You'll still have to take over the last few minutes and get yourself there. All right, well, this has been Tesla Old Guy. Hope you've enjoyed it, and it's been fun for me too. Please hit like and subscribe and hit the little bell, and maybe I'll end up with more than 6 subscribers, which was my last count. Have a good one.